Welcome. Yeah, thank you so much for coming. It's a pleasure to have you all here. Obviously most of you know me, but I'm Veronica, and I'm a wellbeing specialist, and my services that I specialise in are reflexology, life coaching. I do a lot of personal development work as well as energy healing and massage. And these sessions today are really aimed at I've sort of fine-tuned and picked my favourite parts of all of the different services that I offer within personal development and life coaching and fused them together. And the reason why I've done that is because for me personally, studying NLP and energetic NLP has literally changed my life. It's enabled me to really have a deep connection with myself. It's enabled me to have a really deep understanding of what my needs are. And it's also supported me in being able to navigate myself through the world. I'm a super oversensitive person, and all of these tools have just really helped me to be grounded and just be a much better, more stable version of myself. So I would love to share all of these tools with you. And if there are any little bits that you really vibe with and that will work for you, then I'd like to invite you to cherry pick them and start to add them to your own life, and one day maybe develop your own little meditation technique that you like to use personally at home. So a lot of the stuff that we're going to be doing is from energetic NLP, and it literally means, NLP means neuro-linguistic programming. So you're using your language to change the way that you think and the way that you behave. And if you can consciously choose the way that you think and the way that you behave, then you can literally create a life for yourself that's complementary of what you truly desire. So my teacher's combined that notion with also energy healing. He's like a scientist, he's really into physics, and he's like super spiritual, so he's added a lot of aspects of spirituality into NLP, which already exists on its own, and has fused them together to create quite a profound healing modality. I also have the lovely Leah here today, who's at the front. So Leah, I actually was fortunate to train with her in some of my energetic NLP classes. So she's here today to help me to set the energy of the room. And what that basically means is that she's going to ensure that there are good vibes in this room throughout this session. She's going to help everything to stay really light and fluffy, and she's going to support me to make sure that you guys are all actually getting the best out of this session as you can. So hi, Leah. So just a few things that you can expect. Has anybody here actually meditated before?
Badly.
Just a show of hands. I said, don't worry, honestly. Has anybody played with energy work before?
No.
Yeah, great. So like no experience is necessary at all. It's just good to have a little idea. So different things to expect during the session. First of all, most importantly, there is no wrong or right way to do this today at all. I think a lot of people fall into the pretense where they think that meditation means that you have to be like really focused and really centered, and that your mind has to be completely empty for the duration of the session, and that's what true meditation is, and that's not the case. To me, meditation is actually just connecting with the self and actually having awareness with the way that you choose to be and the way that you choose to use your thoughts. Meditation is a space where you can actually actively watch your thoughts and decide how you want to interact with them, rather than your mind just running like a madman and dictating everything for you. So for today, rest assured, if your mind wanders, and it probably will wander, that's okay. You'll probably sit there thinking, oh, I wonder what I'm going to have for dinner later, or oh, I wonder if I'm doing this right, or oh, tomorrow I've got to do all of these things. And just know if that happens, it's absolutely fine. What I would like to invite you to do is that if that does happen, play a game with your mind and try and catch it out, because that's what your mind's going to do. So you catch your mind out when it's overthinking all on its own. It's like, well, I'm trying to pay attention here, do you mind? And bring it back. You may also find some people get really sleepy during these sessions. So sometimes you might go into quite a meditative state and you might kind of be awake and not really awake, and you think you can hear what I'm saying, but before you realise it, you actually have no idea what I just said. And just know that that's also really normal and absolutely fine. It just means that you've gone into like a really, really deep, relaxed state. And it's actually a really lovely place to be in, to help your body to heal and just to let go. Because that's why you're all here today. You're here just to let go a little bit. Also, emotions may surface. It's not to say that it will, but it can happen. You might find yourself feeling a bit teary. You might find a bit of anger suddenly come up. You might laugh. Whatever happens, it's absolutely fine. Just know that you're in a completely safe space and just let whatever happens happen. So I'm going to be inviting you to picture or visualize quite a few things. Some people picture things really clearly. If I said, imagine an apple, they'll see an apple just like that. If you're not that way inclined, it doesn't matter. Just humour me. Pretend that it's happening. So what we're doing today is we're using language just to change the way that we're thinking. So if you tell your mind that you're on board with what's happening, your mind will still play along and the processes will still happen for you. Also, if I use any terminology that doesn't quite work for you, or if, for example, I tell you that, pretend that you're walking down a path and there's loads of trees, and you think, no, I don't want to walk down a path with loads of trees, I want to walk through a field, then change it and make this work for you. The whole idea is that I want you to start to feel comfortable with just playing with your own imagery and playing with these techniques so that they actually work for you. And what else? And this is just supposed to be playful. We're just playing with techniques here today. Some of these techniques might feel amazing for you. Some of them you might not be that bothered about, and it's all absolutely fine. The idea is that these techniques really help your mind just to switch off a little bit. They really help your body to actually release tension. They invite your emotions to dissolve and release a little bit. And they're just going to help you to feel a little bit lighter and a little bit brighter in your person and more empowered. Right. Does anybody have any questions? So everybody get comfortable. And you want to sit so that the back of the chair is really supporting your back. Make sure that your spine's nice and upright.
Away from the hamster.
Brilliant. You're going to have both of your feet firmly on the floor. Arms uncrossed, legs uncrossed. And close your eyes. And take a nice deep breath in. And out. And take another deep breath in. And this time breathe out slowly and fully. And take one more deep breath in. And breathe out slowly and fully. And now just take a moment to really notice the weight of your body in the chair that you're sitting on. And then take a moment to really notice the soles of your feet on the floor. Notice that it's actually gravity that's allowing you to feel the connection of your weight on the chair and your feet on the floor. And that gravity comes from the earth. so the earth is grounding you. The earth is also helping you to feel stable and connected and centered. So give your full permission right now for the earth to ground you and support you. And you can say in your mind, I give my full permission for the earth to ground me and support me. And say it again in your mind, I give 100% permission for the earth to ground me and to support me. And now say in your mind, I give 100% my permission to receive the healing that's going to take place this evening. Say it again, I give 100% my permission to receive the healing that will take place this evening. And say it again, I give 100% my full permission to receive the healing that will take place this evening. And I set the intention that as we're all here as a group, all of our energy will collaborate together to help us all have the best experience that we can this evening. Give yourself your full permission to have whatever experience presents itself to you this evening. And now, just as the earth can support you and ground you, I'd like you to pretend or allow or imagine that the earth's gravitational pull can also start to absorb any tension in your body, any old emotions which are no longer serving you, any excessive thoughts, and any stagnant energy inside or outside of your body. And just imagine all of those things just flowing off your body like water off a duck's back. And you can say in your mind, I let go. Say in your mind again, I let go. Say in your mind again, I completely let go. And now for a moment, I want you to smile the biggest smile that you can possibly smile. I want to see teeth, I want to see your mouths open, biggest smiles you can possibly muster. And now remember not to take yourself so seriously. And now just take a moment to flubber your lips. Go. Nice. And again. again, just remember to not take yourself so seriously. Invite your face to relax. And now set the intention that on the right side of your body, 9 feet away from the right side of your body, there's a giant magnet, and this magnet is the size of a 3-story house. And remember, you can picture it, you can pretend, you can humour me, you can just go along with that. And this magnet on the right side of your body that's 9 feet away is also going to absorb any physical tension from the right side of your body. Any old emotions, any excessive thoughts, or any thoughts that are no longer serving you in this moment in time. And any stagnant energy. Imagine if it was that simple. It's just a magnet on the right side of your body. You can absorb all of these things from the right side of your body. All you have to do is give your full permission. So give your full permission for the right side of your body to release any physical, mental, emotional, or energetic tension. And again, you can just say in your mind, I let go. And take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, just let your body let go a little bit more. And now set the intention that 9 feet away from the left side of your body is another giant magnet the size of a 3-story house. And that magnet can absorb any physical tension in your body, any old emotions that are no longer serving you, any excessive thoughts, and any stagnant energy that's inside or outside of your body. And you can say in your mind, I let go. And say in your mind, I give my full permission to let go. I give 100% permission to let go. And again, just imagine it was that easy. If you just allow and set the intention, imagine if your body could release that easily. And now set the intention that 9 feet away from the back of your body, there's a giant magnet. And that magnet's the size of a 3-story house. And that magnet can absorb any physical tensions in your body, any old emotions that are no longer serving you, any excessive thoughts, and any stagnant energy on the inside or on the outside of your body. You can say in your mind, I let go. And just notice what you notice. can say in your mind, I let go completely. And then placing a magnet 9 feet in front of your body, away from me though. And set the intention that that magnet can absorb any physical tension from the front of your body. Any old emotions that are no longer serving you. Any excessive thoughts. And any stagnant energy from the inside or from the outside of your body. And you can say in your mind, I let go. You can say in your mind, I give 100% my full permission to let go. Now take a deep breath in. And as you let go, as you exhale, let go just a little bit more. Just remember, this can all be really easy. It can all be really simple. That magnet from the front of your body absorbing any physical tension, any old emotions, any excessive thoughts, and any stagnant energy from the inside or from the outside. I let go completely. And now trust that those magnets will send anything that you've released into the earth. And I want you to picture yourselves out in nature. And you're going to walk across a meadow on the spongiest green grass you've ever seen. And you take your shoes off and your socks off, and you've got your bare feet on that lovely spongy green grass. Notice how cushy it is. Notice how spongy it is. Notice how fresh it feels. And as you're walking along the meadow, you'll arrive at a waterfall. You're going to take all of your clothes off and go and sit on a little rock right underneath the waterfall. You'll start to really feel the impact of the water pounding on your shoulders and on your head. You'll notice the really loud sounds that the water makes as it gushes down past you. You'll notice how fresh it feels. You'll notice that light massaging sensation as the water pounds on your shoulders and on your head and your face. And as the water starts to pound all over your body, cleansing all of the outside of your body, you suddenly realize that this fresh, pure water also starts to cleanse through the inside of your body, making its way through your mind, freshening and cleansing your mind, making its way all the way down past your throat, all the way down your spine, The inside of your organs, just cleaning and invigorating and refreshing all of your lungs, your heart, your stomach. Just follow the water as it makes its way down through your stomach and your intestines. Down all of the muscles in your back and your arms, out through your fingertips. It makes its way through all of your reproductive system. Through your thighs, down your legs, until it comes out through the tips of your hands and the tips of your toes. And you might notice that the water is a little bit murky as it comes out through the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers. And just watch the water until it's all perfectly clear. Notice how soothing the sound of the water is. And take a nice deep breath in. And exhale slowly and fully. And once you notice that the water's gone completely clear, you'll jump into the water, have a brief little swim, and then climb out and sit on the side on the grass. And you'll notice that the sun's shining really brightly at 12 o'clock directly above your head. And the glow of the sun is warm and soothing. And as you notice the sun on your skin, the sun also starts to shine not only on the outside of your body, drying all of your skin and helping you to feel warm, but it also starts to shine on the inside of your body. Suddenly you start to notice that your brain starts to fill with the most golden, warming sunlight. And that golden light starts to shine into your eyes, so that your eyes emit a beautiful golden glow. And this warming, soothing, regenerative sunlight starts to shine through your ears. This gold sunlight starts to shine through your nose. You'll start to feel the warmth as it goes down through your neck, into each and every vertebra in your neck, invigorating, enriching, lightening the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth and the seventh vertebra in your neck. Till suddenly all of your neck and all of your face is shining with bright gold. And you start to follow that golden light as it fills every muscle in your shoulders, you'll start to follow that golden light as it makes its way into your arms and your elbows, into your hands and your palms, and out through your fingertips. You'll follow that golden light as it starts to make its way into your chest, into your lungs, your heart. your stomach, your spleen, into all of the 12 vertebrae in your spine. It starts to ripple and make its way all the way down each vertebra. We'll watch that golden light as it goes through all of your intestines. Into your colon, into all of your reproductive area. You'll follow the sunshine as that sunlight starts to literally shine out of your arse. You'll watch that golden light as it starts to make its way down your thighs, into your knees, to your calves, your feet, till it's shining through the soles of your feet and the very tips of your toes. And suddenly you notice that your entire body is completely engulfed in golden sunlight. That golden light starts to shine through all of your pores, till sunlight is shining from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes, and it's dancing on the edges of your skin. You'll take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, you'll sigh. And now notice the ground beneath you once again. Notice the weight of your body sitting in the chair. Notice the soles of your feet on the ground. And give your full permission for the earth to ground you. Say in your mind, I give 100% my permission for the earth to ground me. Allow the earth to anchor into this moment in time all of the changes that you've just made. And now I'd like you to bring to mind something that you want most for yourself. What's the thing that you desire most? Maybe you'd like to see yourself happy. Or maybe you'd like your business to be a roaring success. Maybe you wish that you could find love. Maybe you'd like a new life somewhere else. Whatever you desire most in this moment in time, bring it to mind. And now I want you to imagine that you can see your future self standing in front of you. Imagine there's an exact duplicate of you standing in front of you. Just take a real good look at yourself. Or pretend that you're there. Or just humour me. And this duplicate of you is the you that has everything that you already desire. Notice what he or she looks like. What do you look like when you've already achieved and embodied everything that you desire? And really start to run through in your mind, looking at the you of the future, how he or she feels, what he or she is experiencing in their life, how he or she behaves, the people that may be around them. And just really start to build up the experience that you see your future self having once your future self has completed that which you desire most. And take a nice deep breath in. And breathe out slowly and fully. And now, still looking at your future self, I want you to imagine that you can literally zip off your skin, step out of your skin, and you'll notice that your future self is reaching their hand out to you. And you're going to take the hand of your future self and walk towards the future self. And I want you to step into the body of you, having accomplished everything that you desire most. And just notice what that feels like. Allow every cell in your body, every organ, and every limb to embody the energy of what your desires are. What if it was literally that simple? What if what you desire most is already here right now? All you have to do is embody it. What if? And take another deep breath in. And breathe out slowly and fully. And now I want you to pretend that you can download all of the supportive energies that you need, as if you were a little computer downloading some program. Imagine you can download all of the support, all of the wisdom, all of the resources that you could possibly need to live this day moving forward, embodying that which you most desire. And just as you would on your laptop or computer, you're going to download all of the resources, all of the tools, all of the support, the energy, the enthusiasm, the love that you need into your body right here, right now. Are you ready for it to be that simple? Give yourself 100% permission to align with your best possible reality. And maybe ask your mind, How much permission am I really giving to allow myself to live my best possible reality? Ask to be shown a number. Maybe that number's 30%. Maybe it's 60%. Maybe it's 80%. Whatever number you get, reaffirm in your mind, I give 100% my full permission to live my best possible reality. Say it again, I give 100% my full permission to live my best possible reality. And say it again. I give 100% my full permission to live my best possible reality. And just allow yourself to receive for a moment. Just sit and be. And now reconnect with the weight of your body on the chair. Reconnect with the soles of your feet on the ground. Remember your old friend, the earth. Whenever you're too busy in your mind, you can just connect to the soles of your feet and the weight of your body and invite the earth to ground you. Invite the earth to help you to feel stable and centered. Invite the earth to anchor in all of the changes that you've just made. Set the intention that lots of light, good vibes will start to sprinkle from the sky into your body, helping you to feel a little bit more awake, helping your body to feel lighter and more invigorated, helping you to feel focused. Set the intention that those good vibes can start to engulf all of your heart, so your heart feels light and centered and engaged. And now set the intention that anything that you've released into the space today energetically Set the intention that it will all be sent into the earth so you can all clean up after yourselves. Just invite the earth to absorb anything that you've released that's no longer serving you. So we can clear this space, and clear all of the energy around you. Let's bring the intention that playfulness and positivity and fluidity will embrace us as we move forward after this evening. Take another deep breath in. And down. At that count of 5, I'd like you to become really aware of your body. At the count of 4, I'd like you to wiggle your toes. At the count of 3, I'd like you to wiggle your fingers. At the count of 2, I'd like you to become really aware of the sound of my voice. And at the count of 1, when you're ready, you can open your eyes, feeling back in your body, back in the room, and centered and awake. Welcome back. If you're still feeling a bit sleepy, you can pat your body a little bit. Come on, body. A little shimmy, a little stretch. How's everyone doing?
Good. Good. How are you?
Right. Thanks for asking. Does anybody want to share anything that they experienced at all? Impression?
I got upset actually with you at one point, but when you said that earlier, I was like, I'm not going to feel upset. And I did. There was one moment I was like, yeah, I was, but then I knew it's something that,
Right.
yeah, it's alright, yeah.
Thanks for sharing. Anyone else?
Quite enjoyed the kind of magnets. I could really feel like things like just like getting the out. You know? It's nice.
I feel
I
like
like-
I was going to the side.
I think the thing, when you look at yourself,
That was
that
crazy.
was really, that was quite powerful.
Yeah.
I've never done that before.
Me either.
I've done like when you want something or you imagine yourself having it already, and that kind of but actually that works better for me. So if we're going to do it again, we'll do it like that. If you see yourself already having it, actually look at yourself.
Nice.
Yeah, that was really good.
Nice.
I felt like I was chopping and changing a bit. Yeah, I was like magnets, light, water, which I wasn't expecting it to be so choppy. I feel like it was good though. I feel like they were all just like they were like all working at once, like some sort of setting on, like whereas you've got the tumble dryer and the washing machine going at the same time. Yeah, that for me was like the light thing and magnet things, just sucking out loads of like darkness out.
The water thing I like.
Yeah.
The water.
Surprising how many dark things I found.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I've really got a lot of material here. Oh, it keeps coming.
Yeah, I felt like a bit like a superhero at one point.
No space after the bag.
I thought you were very good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you've got a really soothing
Well done.
voice. Yeah, a really nice voice to follow.
Yeah, it was.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
I only drifted like once, I think, which is pretty impressive.
That's very good. It's perfectly, literally, I've done these kind of techniques and sometimes I'm not in the room for any of it. Like, as soon as I've been told to just ground, I'm out for the count. And you come back round and they're like, okay, start to become aware of your body again. And you're like, what? Stuff still happens, but just on a sort of unconscious level almost. So yeah, so that's it really. Thank you all for coming. It was lovely to have you. I'm doing another one of these in November on the 21st. I'm planning to do them like once a month, except for in December, because December's a bit mental. So do feel free to come again if you'd like to. I'm also teaching Reiki, just to let everyone know, on the 23rd of November. If anybody would like to explore energy healing a little bit further, I'm more than happy to have a chat with you about that separately, so do just let me know. And that's it. There's like tea, there is fruit, there's like nuts, bananas, all of that kind of thing. I really do encourage you to just have at least a little nibble of something, have a cup of tea before you go, because it's just going to wake you up and really help you to focus and be a bit more alert, especially if you're going back out into the madness. By all means, everyone just do what's good for you.
Yeah.
And that's it. Run free, I'm ready.
Got those down.